In this video, I'll go through everything you need to know about the Caravans added to the latest Milepost 0 update, including all the current rewards, the routes, and some handy tips and tricks. You'll be taking up the reins of a ramshackle caravan outpost set in the location Milepost 0, an abandoned headquarters for the Blue Ridge Caravan Company. Your mission will be to run routes along the perilous Skyline Drive, keeping your Brahmin safe from local critters and other surprises along the way. On successful completion of these missions, you will unlock a caravan outpost of your own and earn new specific currency called supplies. This new currency will allow you to expand and upgrade the decor of your outpost, but also add 4 new specialty NPC vendors with whom you can gain new quests and rewards, and of course, you'll be able to rename your Brahmin, but also train them to help increase their hardiness whilst out on the trail. To start the new quest, simply open your Pip-Boy and go to Data, then Side Quests, and the new Milepost 0 quest is called a Bump in the Road. The quest will initially ask you to investigate a flare, so open up your map and go to the new Skyline Valley region. You'll see a pale yellow circle over an area which is called Stony Man Lookout. Head over to that location, but be on your guard as you'll need to deal with a bunch of enemies. Once that's out of the way, go to the base of the lookout tower and you'll find a dead Blue Ridge Caravan merchant inside the cage. Check the body and you'll find a Luke's holotape. Listen to the holotape, but before you leave, make sure to retrieve the cargo from that dead Brahmin. Now, if this does not let you interact, I found that by simply leaving the area for long enough for the enemies to respawn, then clearing the enemies again allowed me to interact and retrieve the supplies. Once you've collected the supplies, you'll be directed toward Milepost 0, which is located in the very south of the new Skyline Valley area of the map. Once you arrive, head inside. You'll notice that this is an instanced area, and therefore you have control of what goes on inside. However, you can still enter to assist with the team leader of your team into their instance, but you'll need to ensure you're in your own instance so you can progress the story. If you're enjoying the video, please hit that like and subscribe for more Fallout content. This really helps, and I massively appreciate the support. The first character you'll meet is a lady called Marley who's leaning against the map table. Now in my playthrough, she was talking to some invisible person called Joanne, so I'm unsure if there should be another NPC here or not, but anyway, speak to Marley and she'll explain what she needs you to do. Once you're ready, you can take the Start Caravan option, and this will start a new caravan quest called Skyline Drive, so head back out and open your map. You'll see a new yellow cow symbol on the map with your name. However, it is for some reason using your character name and not your account name, which can be rather confusing. You can fast travel for free to any caravan's location, so ensure to head to yours, then simply interact with the Brahmin to hurry them. That'll get them moving. They do move pretty dang fast for a fully laden cow, so ensure to have some company tea or canned coffee at the ready to keep up your AP regen. You'll now need to follow the Brahmin along the route, and ensure to protect them at all costs to safely deliver their cargo to the drop box. I would recommend using a long-range automatic weapon, as melee will be a lot more difficult as the enemies will attack from all sides. I'd also highly recommend either carrying a medic's flamer or carrying a flamer with friendly fire perk card enabled, so you can heal the Brahmin as quickly as possible. Once you've made it to the drop-off point and deposited the cargo in the drop box, return to Marley to complete quest Bump in the Road. This will now unlock the ability to run repeatable caravan missions, which can be started from her and will earn a new currency called supplies. There are 12 different routes the caravans can take around Skyline Drive. The start points are marked by a lantern, and the end points are marked with the Blue Ridge Caravan supply crates. However, many of the routes overlap, so this can seem a little confusing, and I'm fairly certain that the small, medium and large supply runs also differ in length and dangers, but I can't say this for certain without a lot more testing. The routes will all have 3 different events that can occur along the way. The first being a wave of enemies that, although of the same enemy type, can be anything from wolves right up to honeybeasts, etc. This first event will happen fairly soon after you set off, and if you look closely there is usually a marker point where this will happen, a bee's nest or something like that. You will usually then pass a random scene or encounter area, although this will not usually have much impact on the event. There will then be an optional event that can be either branch in the road that you need to clear, Mr. Trick or Treat who you just need to talk to, or another caravan in need of assistance. After this, there is usually another encounter or scene, and then either another wave of higher level enemies or a boss. If the marker is showing and you have the option to deposit the cargo, it might be worth doing this ASAP and then coming back to fight off the enemies, as if they kill your Brahmin you will fail the event, but if you deposit the cargo into the drop box before this happens, you'll still complete the event and get your full reward. So, what caravans can you run and what will you earn? Once you've unlocked the ability to run caravans, Marley will present you with 3 options. A small shipment that will cost 100 caps, a medium shipment that will cost 400 caps, and a large shipment that will cost 1200 caps. Yes, you heard that right. You'll have to foot the bill to buy the shipments in order to run the event to earn the supplies reward. However, there is a rather odd discount structure that increases with the time, real-life hours, between running the events. By leaving 1 real-life hour between running a Caravan events, you'll receive a 100 cap discount. Leaving 4 real-life hours between running Caravan events, you'll receive a 400 cap discount, and if you leave 10 real-life hours between running Caravan events, you'll earn a whopping 1000 cap discount. I guess this helps out players who don't have the opportunity to play as often. However, caps are fairly easy to earn, and therefore if you want to power through the events and to earn all the new rewards, you'll simply have to splash that cash. There are no restrictions to how many Caravan events you can run, and whilst you'll earn far more for being a team leader, you can join in with others to help them with their Caravan runs, which will not affect the real life timer for the discount. The rewards for the Caravan events are based on whether you are the Caravan owner or the participant, and the size of the shipment. For a successful completion of a small shipment, the owner will receive 10 supplies and the participants will receive 1 supply. For a successful completion of a medium shipment, the owner will receive 25 supplies and the participants will receive 3 supplies. For a successful completion of a large shipment, the owner will receive 50 supplies and the participants will receive 5 supplies. If the event fails, the owner will receive 5 supplies and the participants will receive 1 supply. Please note that if you have started a Caravan and for whatever reason it bugs out, you can join someone else's Caravan to help complete their run, and you should still receive your full reward if you are the team leader that started the event that failed initially. I would like to also note that Bethesda have said that from community feedback, the supply rewards for participating in the Caravan runs will be adjusted on the next patch to reward more supplies. So, what are supplies for? You'll notice when speaking to Marley, you'll have the option to hire new employees. Currently there are 4 available and will cost different amounts of supplies to hire. They each have different roles, providing different services, with some offering rewards and purchasable plans for new camp items and apparel. So who are they and what do they do? First up we have Josie, who is the cheapest to hire at 100 supplies and has the role of the Brahmin Tamer. Josie has 3 tiers of upgrades, and at each tier level she offers various upgrades and buffs to your Brahmin in exchange for supplies. For example, a movement speed increase in the form of a cattle encourager costs 100 supplies. This is highly worth the purchase, and if you are planning on running multiple Caravan runs, as it decreases the time of each event run by almost half, from around 10 minutes down to 5. To upgrade Josie, you'll need to speak to Marley. After upgrading her to tier 2, ensure to exhaust all the dialogue options, which will unlock the ability to upgrade her to tier 3. This might involve multiple conversations, but once tier 3 is available, you will be awarded with a plan for Josie's snow globe. Please note that you will require a Dictyl and a Carmex in order to complete some of the dialogue options. Josie does not offer any daily quests, nor is she a vendor. At tier 1, Josie will offer the following: Wasteland Hay for 25 supplies. This will give a plus 50 HP and a plus 50 rad resist to your Brahmin. Rad Free Alfalfa, which will cost 70 supplies, give you plus 70 HP and plus 70 rad resist to your Brahmin. Cattle Encourager for 100 supplies, which increases the movement speed of the Brahmin. At tier 2, Josie will offer the following: Thorn Feed for 100 supplies, which will be 5% chance to ricochet non-grenade damage. Irradiated Corn for 150 supplies, which will give you plus 100 HP and plus 100 rad resist to your Brahmin. The Cattle Inspirer is 250 supplies, and again increases the hurry speed of the Brahmin. At tier 3, Josie will offer the following: Pre-War Vitamins, which cost 250 supplies, give you 100 HP and 100 rad resist to your Brahmin. Enhanced Thorn Feed, which costs 300 supplies, gives a 10% chance to ricochet non-grenade damage. Endurance Crop, which costs 500 supplies, which restores 10 HP for every time the Brahmin takes damage, with a cooldown of 30 seconds. And then the Cattle Spurrer, which is 500 supplies and increases the hurry speed length of the Brahmin yet again. Whilst we're on the subject of Brahmin, I know this is probably going to be the most important question, but how do I rename them? Now, although you can rename your Brahmin, you are restricted to choose the first and last name from a set list. The UI for this is particularly irritating and is the same as they have used for the naming of the best builds, but there are a load of different options to choose from. This is clearly designed to stop people from chasing sugar tits through the Skyline Valley, although apparently chasing Stinky Meat Chop is fine. To change your Brahmin's name, speak to Josie and select the option How Are You Getting On With the Brahmin. If this option is not available, exit out the dialogue and speak to her again. After a short conversation, she'll ask if you want to rename your Brahmin. When prompted, select How About. You can now select the first and last name from the list in the pop-up menu, and your Brahmin will now display its new name. You can rename your Brahmin at any time by speaking to Josie and asking just to rename your Brahmin. The next hire is Theodore, the Ammo Merchant. He'll cost 150 supplies and also has 3 tiers of upgrades. Theodore does not offer daily quests, but is a vendor with an inventory of all the basic ammo types at tier 1. Once upgraded to tier 2 through Marley, the quest Unconventional Weaponry will be available, which is how you get the plan to craft the new V63 laser carbine weapon. However, please note that unless you have completed the Skyline Valley Vault 63 questline, the doors to required areas to complete Theodore's questline will remain locked, and therefore block any progress, so do ensure to complete this first. If you have already completed this, then simply talk to Theodore to unlock his quest, although I would recommend ensuring that you have Perception and Charisma to 4 or above to pass the dialogue skill checks. Once you've completed Theodore's quest Unconventional Weaponry, you can upgrade him to tier 3, which will unlock all the plans for all the various mods for the V65 laser carbine that are available to purchase for caps. Once you have unlocked tier 3, do ensure to complete all dialogue options with Theodore in order to unlock his snow globe plan. Axel is the Caravan decorator, who is unlocked for 125 supplies. He is a small boy and comes with a companion called Gyro, who is a sentry bot covered in delightful children's drawings. Axel does offer daily quests that can reward a random item from the following selection: bobbleheads, common junk, fresh food, magazines, rare junk, and the snow globe plan. Axel is not a vendor, but does also have 3 tier levels of upgrades to unlock from Marley. Once hired, you'll have decorated the place with the default Blue Ridge theme. At tier 1, for the cost of 40 supplies, you can redecorate to a military theme. Tier 2 costs a further 40 supplies and gives you an antiques theme, and tier 3 will cost another 40 supplies and brings out the darker side of Axel with a cultist themed decor. The final hire that's currently available is called Inek, and is an imported goods merchant. Inek costs slightly more at 150 supplies to hire, and although is a trader with a load of cool plans, they do not offer any additional daily quests, and the majority of the plans they sell are non-tradable. At tier 1 you'll unlock the plans for rolled Persian rugs, Persian wool rugs, makeshift wine rack, Norran curtains, park ranger supply box. At tier 2 you'll be able to purchase bulk junk, but also unlock the plans for the following: Stargazer's telescope, Lederhosen outfit, Lederhosen hat, lightning battery lamp, and a Norran awning. At tier 3 some more bulk junk options are available, as well as the plans for the following: Redcoat outfit, Redcoat hat, Dark Hollow Manor snow globe, High Knob lookout snow globe, Big Meadows gaswell snow globe, Shandoah visitor centre snow globe, Slumber Mill motel snow globe, Camp Liberty snow globe, Vault Boy plushie backpack, and a Vault Girl plushie backpack. Although currently there are only 4 hires, there is a 5th hire who's not currently in the game. They're called Windy and have the job of a cryptid, hunter and trader. From the data mined info from Dutch's Flame, Windy's rewards look pretty awesome. However, at present, we don't know if they're going to be added at a later date or not at all, so I'll keep you updated as soon as we find out more. For now, there is plenty to be getting on with, and as the amount of supplies you'll need in order to unlock everything I'd recommend is, shall we say, on the rather high side, just under 3,000 supplies, with just under 5,000 supplies needed to unlock everything currently available. Therefore, you'd better dust off your rancher outfit and stock up on a lot of bullets to keep those Caravan driving. As always, I want to give a massive shout out to Duchess Flame for all our hard work data mining the info for the latest update, and I hope this video helps you to run a successful Caravan operation. Please do remember to hit that like and subscribe for more Fallout 76 guides and content. I'm Golden Gek, and thanks for watching. See ya!